Hello, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator once again. We are in Iowa, and we're going to be checking out the Freightliner Cascadia, the new version that was released. I haven't driven it yet, so we have Creechbomb's sound pack in here. Let the Detroit diesel scream. Sounds pretty darn good. So, yep, here we are at the I-80 truck stop. Put this thing into gear. Let's get rolling on out of here. We have to pick up here in Davenport and then go to Iowa City, which we're kind of nearby right now. And the reason for that is because of the external contracts and external market for the cruising in Iowa. There's just not many jobs. It's kind of sad that there aren't any runs in Iowa nearby. So there was one option we had. Otherwise, we had to drive to like Rolla, Missouri, or go somewhere in a different state, which I don't want to do. If I'm cruising Iowa, I kind of want to do, you know, Iowa things. So that's why we're backtracking today. But we got the Cascadia. I haven't driven it yet. The next gen. It's pretty much the same truck to me, but it looks cool. Still not sold on the new like lip little eyeliner thing they have going on with the headlights. I think that the Kenworth next gen is a much better looking vehicle, in my opinion. All right, we're gonna make a left out of here. We're using SIP's traffic density mod, and I've got my mirror FOV mod in as well. So we should see a lot more traffic and some other things. We got Creechbomb's awesome sound pack. Okay, they're gonna let me out. Got Z-Mod's physics in and the GPS sound mod as well. That's what we're rolling with. Okay, we're good on that side. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Very kind of them. Let's get on over into the left lane. So we're gonna get on the highway here in a minute. So yeah, that's the reason why we're backtracking. We just don't have many options when it comes to doing these events, which I really wish SCS would look into, because if we're having a cruising event or something, I mean, we've got to have jobs to do it. And maybe it's just because I'm using, you know, my own trailer and stuff. It's making it more difficult for us. But yeah, there's just it's been a ghost town of jobs, especially, you know, whenever a new state comes out and you want to check out the state. It's really tough to get runs in the actual state that you want to check out. So I hope they look into that, because that's been an issue for a minute. All right, let's get back on the highway. We know this. We've seen this. We've done this before. Yes, we have. All right, getting on the highway. Yeah, I don't know what those black lips are underneath the headlights. I mean, other than that, I think it's a cool-looking truck, honestly. And we're back in a fleet vehicle. I know. We'll be installing some more of our mods here soon enough, so we'll be driving an 18 speed or something cool. But as of right now, this is what we're rolling with. Okay. Exit right ahead. Let's get the engine brake ready to go. So we have to go through downtown Davenport, it looks like, again today. That's all right. It's a beautiful day for trucking, so we'll just roll with it, you know? And this time we're going left instead of right. So it looks like the pickup's just right off the highway, so that's not too far out of the way. Still taking Grant Street, State Street here. But I wanted to go over the bridge. We can't yet because Illinois. We're exiting. Just crack our windows a little bit. There we go. I missed my Creechbomb sound pack. I do love them. Just, you know, brings so much more immersion to the game. Although the the last one with the Packer engine, it didn't sound that bad. It really didn't. All right. Yeah, this is Bettendorf or whatever it's called. I think we saw that last time. A little fountain over there. Nice. We're just stuck behind traffic. Actually, this isn't so bad. But SIP's traffic mod is one of those things that I just, it's a must-have, you know? Must-have. I'm just going to stay in this lane because we're going to have to get over anyway. That'll work for me. Hopefully y'all have had a great week so far. Definitely good to be back in America Truck Sim. I have missed it. I was just noticing that little triangle. See that? How it's orange there on the corner? That's a really cool thing. It's the blind spot thing. Telling me there's a truck next to me. And see, it goes away and then it comes back whenever he gets next to me again. All right, that's pretty darn cool. That's pretty neat. Oh, we're stopping here at 16th Street. Jeez, that was an abrupt stop, wasn't it? Got some people hanging out in front of this building. Not sure what building this is, but it looks important. It's like a art museum or something. It's probably just a distribution center. We'll find out in a minute because I think that's where we're going. Behind there. That's what it looks like anyway. All right, let's go. We're going to read this because it'll tell us what it is. It's the Waterfront Convention Center. Okay, it's a convention center. Nice. We're going straight. We're not going behind that building. Basic navigation, and I cannot do it. Places for lease. A little... looks like it was a fast food joint or something there. All right, we're going in here. At Rockport. Ah, okay. Turn right. Dumpling Palace or something, I think is what that said. Something along those lines. Some railroad tracks here, and then we're going back here to pick up. That's fine by me. Listening for trains, don't hear any. We're good. Well, I'm not so upset that we got to come back to Davenport now because, you know, we actually can check out Rockport here. Yep, left turn here, and then we have a gate. So many gates. So many gates we have to deal with. Rockport Terminal welcomes you. Visitors must check in at office. Yep, we know. Can you let us through? Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Four ways go on, and we have windows rolled down. It feels to me like one of those days here in Iowa. We jinxed it, by the way, in the last video when we talked about how Iowa didn't have any tornadoes this year. Well, that changed literally right after we made that video. All right, let's see what's going on with all this. So this is what I want to address. If I look at the external market, that's what we have to do the cruising deal, right? You see, I only have an option to go to Dubuque, Iowa, Fayetteville, Arkansas, or Houston, Texas. We don't get to explore Iowa. If we go to external contracts, you see the only options you get are Burlington, Iowa, Dubuque, Iowa. Oh, that one wasn't there earlier. Burlington, then Kirksville, Missouri, and just not a whole lot of options when it comes to, staying in Iowa or going north in Iowa for the most part. That was the problem that I had. So instead, we went to Cargo Market, and we're looking what we have here to choose from, and it looks like our run to Iowa City is gone. So we're back to the drawing board on figuring out what the hell we're actually going to do here. I think we're just going to go to Dubuque. We're going to take Lemonade to Dubuque. That'll get us at least into a spot we haven't been yet, but you can see there's just no other options. And I do understand that that is indeed at Rockport only we were looking at, but I'm telling you across the board, when you just looked at the normal jobs, it was that dry across the board, honestly. All right, we're picking up back here at one of these. Oh, you know what? I didn't put my my lines, that mod. I do like that one too. But at least we don't have to blind back this one in. It's going to this pickup spot. And I know there's mods and stuff out there to, you know, choose your routes and stuff, but I'm trying to do the Cruisin' Iowa thing that SCS has going on. But I'm not getting many options for it. Just not enough when it comes to fulfilling those. All right, cool. Put this thing in reverse and let's have a look. Okay, just straight back for the most part. It's not too bad. There we go. Kind of get those right on the line. It's hurting my head with the track IR. We're good. All right. On back she goes. I was really stretching my eyes there on track IR. Having to look the opposite way while tilting my head back. We might be able to fix this one in one go. We're going to try. That's for certain. There we go. It's just a pickup, so no big deal. That looks pretty straight there. Okay, they're happy with it. We are too. We're gonna take that. Not our best parking job, but you know what? That is A-okay. Let's load this thing up. Okay, 1:12 p.m. That's not so bad. Let's get on the road. Boom, ba-doom, boom. Cargo's been loaded. Let's make sure they didn't disconnect our trailer. Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's go. Let us get on our way. Rockport, it has been fun. There's the Iowa flag right there. There's the cola machine. What's up, man? All right, we have to do the same thing getting out of here, I guess, or is it going to auto open for us this time? It's auto opening. Nice. Thank you. I knew it was going to go boop. I had a feeling it would do that. All right, cool. 4-ways are off. We're turning out of here. Let's roll these windows up a little bit. Let's get our trailer out. Sweet. Let's crack them a little bit. Need to put that one sound mod in I had before. I think it was one of Z's that had the whipping wind when you crack your windows like that. I need to track that one down again and put that back in because I really like that one.
After 100 yards, turn left.
All right, we will turn left. Yeah, it's the Dumpling Palace. I was correct the first time. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below on SCS. Okay, it looks like everybody's stopping for us. This is kind of strange, but thank you. I mean, super courteous. A Tesla driver letting a truck out? What is this day? This doesn't happen. Thank you. Yeah, I want to know your comments below, or in the comments below, what you think of SCS doing the coach editions they're going to add, and then the cruising, which is the adding vehicles to the game. I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah, it was a Donut Planet. I thought that was a fast food place when I saw it earlier. Because I know we just briefly have talked about it, but I didn't ask y'all what you thought. And I think eventually we'll see coaches come to, and buses come into American Truck Sim before too long. I mean, I don't think it's a priority. We're getting the cruising, which I like doing the cruises, doing the car rides. Because it's just a fun, believable driving experience. But I want to have actual car physics. I think that's going to be really neat. All right. Ooh, nice RV over there. Just a different way to explore, you know? But I'm not sure how they're going to do it if they're gonna have you get paid for doing road trips. To like go there and like if you collect the different scenery spots, if you get paid for that, or if people are gonna pull little trailers on certain vehicles and stuff. I'm not sure how that is gonna work out, but I'm sure they have already had that conversation. Me personally, I don't care if we don't get paid. I'd be all right with just, you know, just driving a car down the road. That'd be cool to me. All right, getting on Highway 74 here, and we're gonna go north. New territory in Iowa we have not seen yet. But yeah, we have to get over one more lane here. Go towards Des Moines. I mean, we're not going I-80 you know, west, so that makes sense. But if you go east, that's the way to Chicago, and we will have that eventually with the Illinois DLC. All right, cars. Oh, this truck's getting on the highway. I need to get over. I know. They're letting me know there's a car there. I have my blinker on. I'm trying to get over for these guys. And he's just not even getting on the highway. Well, that other car was, so. Actually, you know what? This guy's getting on the highway. Just stay in this lane for right now. Give him some room. We're north on Highway 61. All right. Finally on our way towards Dubuque, which is only 45 miles this way. That's not so bad. Bouncy, bouncy. And we don't have the 65 mile per hour limit. Oh yeah, we do. I guess we do. On this one. What's in it? I can't remember if we did an external or not. Good know, because I think our other one was gone. Yeah, I think we're on external contract. So maybe we'll get the cruising Iowa on this run. I'm hoping. All right, buddy. I need to get over. He's not technically there, so I'm getting over for the hill. Us we're just holding everybody up behind us there. You know, we did the right thing. We were courteous and let him on the highway so he can repay that to us. Oh, look at the traffic there. All the road construction going on. Interesting. It's a cool bridge. Oh, we made it to Dubuque. Engine brake is prohibited, so we can't even use an engine brake. Look at that. Dubuque. Very cool. Sign there. On the way in. Just gonna slow down here, because I'm sure the speed limit will change. Locust Street. Oh, this is beautiful right through here. Look at this. Got some actual, some hillage happening. We have some hills. And there's the river. It's a cool town. 45 through here, yep. I knew it was going to be the case. And they were like, don't you dare use that Jake brake. Don't you dare use it. Wouldn't dream of it. Got some rail lines here. What is this? These signs are saying Eagle Point District, Downtown District, Board of Dubuque, National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium. Very cool. So we have some neat spots here. There's a rock port here too, with a barge. Oh, that would be really cool to load, to drop off at the barge, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Maybe that's where we're going. I don't know. On the other side. On the other side. My voice might be cracking a little bit. I've had a big flip-flop in my sleep schedule. I'm kind of on like a normal person's sleep schedule right now, where you get up at like 8 or 9 in the morning, go to bed at a decent time. Or before I was just up until like 6 a.m. and then Didn't get up till like 2 in the afternoon. It's the Dubuque train station there. But I've always had that like circadian rhythm where it was like you couldn't fall asleep ever if it was too early. But I mean, it's been going well. I just feel like I'm tired all the time on this one. But you know, working at the airport that many years, and any other jobs I had working at factories and stuff were night shifts. So I've just got so many years of night shift in me. Eagle Point District, Kerper Boulevard, and Greyhound Park. This is cool. All right. So, you night shift people will definitely know what I'm talking about. Because I don't know what happened where society just seems to think that everybody is like a 9 to 5 person. And it's like, it's the same thing as like when people work the second shift or they work, the night shift, the graveyard shift and stuff, and they're out and about. It's like, it's almost like at night you're, treated as you're a criminal. Like, how dare you be out at the wee hours of the night. And I remember when Walmart used to be open 24 hours. I don't think anything's really open 24 hours anymore. But even like something like that, you could go there in the middle of the night, and it was nice and refreshing to just go in and shop and not have to deal with a big line of people and craziness. But that is no longer the case. It's almost punishing to people that have to work the alternate shifts. But if you do work the night shifts, good on you. Right there with you. I know that feeling. But once you have done it for so long in your life, it's hard to shake it. This is the most I have seen the sun in a while this week. And I'm not sure what happened. I think I just had to get up early over the last weekend for something, and then it just cycled out. And then going to Flight Sim Expo and having to get up early in the morning for that definitely did it as well. I think we're making a left up here. That's what it looks like to me, unless it just goes into the port. This ends at the port. That seems okay. Keep left. We will. Okay, turn left. All right. Yep, we don't want to go straight because that's an invisible barrier there. So, yeah, whenever we made the boo-boo in the last video going into the I-80 truck stop, it was because there's invisible barriers there that you can hit where the road isn't at. And I was paying attention to not hitting that, and I had missed that turn into the right. So, that's what that was about, if you were wondering. Rockport, we have made it. Short run in Iowa today, but you know what? We got a lot of time on our hands to explore Iowa without making an hour-long video for each, place we go. And that's A-okay. It really is. Drivers absolutely know something. I didn't even read it. All right. We have to redeem ourselves. Let's be better on this backing. Maybe. Well, we're not going back there, but you have to go through security to get back in there. We're going around this way to the left. Got an Omniway trailer. That's cool. I think that's one of the new ones, because I haven't seen that one before. Because I don't have any mods in here right now for the real companies. I'm slowly adding mods to this build. Okay, we're going back there. Oh, I see. We could have probably came in from that direction. It would have been a lot easier. But it should be a straight back. This isn't that bad. This is not that bad at all. Turn into here. All right. I'm probably going to get a picture or something here. Yeah, I wanted to get a cool screenshot right here. It looked neat where we were coming through that little spot. And it never hurts to have more options, All right, so let's go ahead and go straight. Turn around. And just back it straight in for the most part. This won't be that bad. I say that and we're gonna royally screw it up. You watch. Don't crack the fairings. Just kind of ride it around. Ride it on around there. Out this way. Straighten out the trailer a little bit more. I mean, this should have been easy, but, you know, I'm probably overcomplicating it. Nah, I think we're going to be fine. We'll just go straight back from here. Straight on back. Nope, the other way, buddy. What are you doing, rookie? That was a rookie mistake right there. That was pretty stupid of me. I told you I would screw this up. Just because it's easy. Not back that way. There we go. Now we're heading in the right direction. I just need to get on my left side. There we go. Now I can actually see that door. That's what I needed. This 53 doesn't want to turn with the tandems all the way in the forward position. Now you can change that if you own your own. I do know they added that ability. People tell me all the time, they're like, hey, you can do that. I'm like, yeah. And then whenever I think to do it, it's like, no, you have to have this. You can't, it has to be empty or whatever when you do it. All right, we screwed that up big time. It needs to go further to the left. Easy fix, but I don't know what there's something that happens whenever okay, that's much better. Whenever I play this, and that is, I tend to just like, if I lose the trailer in the viewfinder or in the mirror, that's whenever like the right, like that looks straight to me, like the left one does. You look over to the right, it looks like it's like slanted almost. That's what throws me off. That's why I get screwy with the trailer on this sometimes. All right, that's decent. Let's just slowly hit the dock here. There we go. We're there. Nice. Beautiful. Turn off our four ways. Engine off. And we'll get this thing unloaded. Yeah, see how the door is like showing on that side, but this side it looks how it would be in real life. There's something weird with the scaling that throws me off sometimes. Let's go ahead and unload this thing and see what we got. Excellent. 92 miles, 19 minutes, 24.7 gallons of fuel consumed, and it was a World of Truck contract. And I did not get a Cruising Iowa event. So Dubuque is on here, but I guess it was just not far enough is the problem. And really quick, I'll show you the mods I'm using. I've got realistic FOV mirrors 1.55, real traffic density ATS. You'll notice there's a 154 version, and then there's two of them. And make sure you're using the one that's the Steam Workshop, otherwise it will not work. It's not compatible. Then we have the engine sound pack by Creechbomb, like I had said before. And then we had the GPS voice mod from Z. And then we had the physics mod from Z as well. Those are all of the mods we're using today. Alrighty, folks, if you want to see more American Truck Simulator, check out this video where we checked out Iowa for the very first time. And that's where the boo-boo happened when we tried to pull into the I-80 truck stop.